Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome back to MUW Live. Stuart Francis here, joined as always by Howlin' J. Hauser.
Oh, yeah, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we have got one hell of a show for you tonight, including Baritone is back in action, but he has got a big chore ahead of him tonight as he takes on the Plague's DK.
Well, that's going to be a tall order for Baritone. He could be spending the night at Heartbreak Hotel. Who else have we got tonight, Jay?
I understand that the hotshot new boy, the Bronze Adonis, is challenging Duncan for the YouTube Championship.
Well, that should be a stern test for him, and very much deserved. He's been on a bit of a hot streak lately.
And of course, as announced last week by Mountain Man Dan McTaggart and agreed by CW Richman, tonight the Furies will get a tag team title shot against Ming and Kim Chi of the Asian Invasion.
Well, again, that should be a hell of a hard-hitting contest. And there'll be plenty more action besides, so let's go to the ring and kick things off.
Step up, hit hard, it's a showtime now. Rock and roll vibes gonna blow minds high. Jump kicks, punches, hit rhythm so light. Cadillac dreams, jumpsuit tight. Swagger man hips, got that sway. Beat down enemies in that thing. Ladies love it, can't get enough. Wrestling King True.
And his opponent, representing the Plague from Des Moines, Iowa, weighing 340 pounds, DK!
Well, as it stands here, the members of the Plague are yet to suffer the big L in MUW. That is not something that can be said for Baritone. But he's stood straight outside to converse with his lovely lady.
Yes, I'm not entirely sure what advice Melody is going to be able to provide to Baritone. He is hideously outnumbered. If they're going to go back-to-back in a streak, I'm pretty sure that the Plague is going to win that one.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at the size difference of Barry and DK here. But Barry, early going here, he is putting the work in and trying to take DK down.
Well, I think Baritone is going to try. And I would recommend that he tries to avoid turning this into a brawl, because he's not going to match strength with DK.
I think this needs to be a stick and move kind of match.
You're absolutely right, Jay. From your years of experience, that is the right thing to do. And look at this. Oh, 300 pounds plus over his head and down on the mat. This could be a short night for... Oh, my goodness.
Oh, an inverted choke slam, and I think his face hit the bottom rope.
That was like manhandling a child.
Oh, and Screech has got his hands on him now. Just rolling back in the ring.
Look, Melody is incensed. She is having words with DK.
I wouldn't like to know what the words DK's having back are.
Well,
that's it. Cut him down. Cut him down to size.
Standing by her man, and there's Barry Tone, who's... Whoa. Oh, inside cradle. Could we have an upset? No. Yes, this is. He's gonna have to stick and move, keep his opponent on the ground, just like this. I don't know if this guy DK even has any weak spots.
Maybe he's got a glass beard. Hit him in the beard and go down.
This DK, he's got the size of Duncan McOwen. He's got the athleticism of Don Freeman and the terrible attitude of Rex McCoy. It's a very, very sadistic hybrid.
That is a very interesting creative wrestling you just did right there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, what a punch.
Just caught him there. A little bit of a bell clap.
I believe he's getting his hands up to the head of DK. He's high up there.
Oh! And a little bit of an unorthodox atomic drop there, just right down on the old coccyx bone. And Screech just removed that turnbuckle. I don't know if Barry saw that happening, and now Barry's having a few words with the Plague. Though
I always find it interesting that when they're all out here, Tyler generally just stands there and watches, and just lets his minions do the dirty work.
He has all the makings.
Oh, big powerbomb.
All the makings of a cult leader, and again, you're right, he is very, very placid and methodical. He lets his talking happen in the ring.
Yeah, for sure. But DK, he went for a big drop kick, which Barry saw coming.
This could be a good opportunity in disguise, and again, chopping him down. Great strategy there from Barry Tone. Oh, just when he was trying to gather some momentum, and he just takes a giant work boot straight to the face.
Again, that is not, usual issue wrestling boots. Oh, he managed to shift his weight. DK down. No, not even a run.
Tone, known for his upset victories. It's going to be a very tough task here. It'll be like skating uphill.
Well, he does seem to have DK on the ropes. Oh, a little bit of tit for tat here as Barry removes the top turnbuckle.
Well, this could be an equalizer here. Oh,
face first.
I tell you, I don't condone this kind of behavior, but when you've got these two thugs on the outside, need to hold. If we can get, look at that choke slam.
How quick he turned that around.
Thunderous choke slam.
I'm sure the rest of the roster here are happy that the Plague seem to have their guys they're focused on. Because can you imagine Duncan versus DK or DK turning his attention to Chip McCoy for the All-American Championship?
Or even DK and Bruiser Braddock. What a hell of a matchup that could be.
That would indeed.
Oh!
I don't even know what to call that, but what a maneuver. 1, 2. Oh, and he makes short work.
I would say he's in a state of decay. And here is your winner, DK. Another impressive outing from the Plague tonight. And you got to think behind that creepy mask, Tyrant is very happy with himself.
And the question still remains, who can stop these three? So far, nobody.
Good evening, Daniel. Now, I know before you say anything, you'll want a week where I don't come pestering you, but, we need to talk.
Let me guess. You're trying to weasel your team out of the title defense later tonight.
Well, if you're in a generous spirit tonight, maybe you'd like to give the cheese a night off.
No.
Now, Daniel, part of your job here is...
Are you ill, Richman?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Daniel. Just listen. The aircon in the dressing rooms is blowing out a seriously icy chill there. It's like the boys are trying to change in the Arctic now. It's not exactly good for an athlete trying to keep on prepare themselves for a big matchup.
There's no aircon on in the whole building, I'm sure of it.
Well, I'm telling you that in the AI locker room is like a refrigeration truck now. It's giving me a chill, something awful.
So I see. Well, I'll double check, but I spoke to the building manager, and he assured me there's no aircon, no heat on anywhere in the building. It should all be perfect temperature, and no one else is complaining. No, I see what this is. This is your way of trying to get out of the match. Like I said last week, you either have Ming and Kimchi in the ring defending the titles against the Furies, or I award them the belts through forfeit. Now get out of my office.
But I'm really not.
I said out.
Start your engine! The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing 494 pounds, Crash and Burn. City, USA, at a total combined weight of 545 pounds. Lester and Delbert, those dirty swines!
Interesting matchup we got here. Two very unorthodox teams. One former tag team champions, the other still looking to get there. Get past that checkered flag.
Well, you gotta know it's like a marathon race, not a sprint. These guys are used to going round and round in circles for a good 500 miles.
I saw the Swines backstage talking to Crash and Burn, saying that they were big fans because they love NASCAR. I don't think they're fans now after Crash just stuck his boot right in Dell's face.
Well, I think the Swines are going to be looking to write off the Crash and Burns tonight, throw them into a tire wall. and here's a cover. We know that Crash and Burns have not been too successful in their short. Oh, good.
He just got garroted on the bottom rope.
Oh, they've not been too successful in their short MEW career, but we do know that they do put up quite a good fight.
They're one of the teams that we've said about before, just improving every match we see.
And again, it's very hard to gain advantage in this division when everybody you come up against is just as hungry and as talented as you are.
It's interesting that we've got, we seem to have two layers of tag teams here. We've got the guys who are established and mostly former champions, and then there's those guys who are just on the precipice of getting to that point.
Well,
Crash and Burn, the checkmates.
Oh, I thought you were talking about those guys. Those guys have had a title shot. I wouldn't say they're on the precipice.
Well, they've never won the belts, though. And they're wrestling all over the world. We don't see a lot of them in the WWE.
Oh, what is going on here with the Swines?
Lester putting himself in when he's not supposed to be, I believe.
Well, I think the Swines took umbrage to Crash and Burns' insults earlier, so I think they're going to take some of their frustrations out.
Hard into the buckles now.
And they're very much looking to get back to the top of the top of the tree here. Unsuccessful in their recent outing against Sweet Love, who since then passed those tag titles on back to the Asian Invasion. And again, I'm pretty certain that the Swines will definitely be getting another shot at some point.
Sweet Love, of course, must be away drowning their sorrows in some form or another. I dread to think what that form may be, but I'm sure you'll see them back on the circuit again pretty soon.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I heard Sugarwood say that losing the title wasn't sweetness at all. And there's old Rusty Burns been sent up the ramp. He's just trying to outsmart Delbert here.
Managed to give him the slip. Back in the ring. He tripped him. Oh, big clothesline right to the back of the head.
You got to think that obviously the size and strength is going to go to Delbert here, and again the Swines have got that experience factor that is completely invaluable to them.
Yeah, there's a big, thick old country boy, and I mean thick as in the size of him. Look what's going on between his ears. Watch Lester. Oh no!
Sometimes I do look at Delbert and I think to myself, they say that everyone in the world has got some kind of doppelganger. Do you think that Delbert Swine is somehow connected to Duncan McOwen? They're on two different sides of the pond, but they've got a lot of similarities.
See, I was more thinking he looks like that actor. I can't think of his name now. He was the Zodiac killer in Zodiac.
Well,
his name?
I don't know, but they were yet to... never actually found the Zodiac killer, though, Jay. Well,
you know what I mean. He was the guy that they suspected.
And then, I think old Rusty Burns there took a hell of a spill with that bulldog and now whipped into the Swine's corner, and everything is going their way right now. Oh, that's some toughness there. Kicked out on barely a 1 count.
John Carroll Lynch, that's the guy. I think he's Dell's doppelganger, but I don't know what Dell looks like without the beard.
And of course, we know that Lester does very much resemble Joe Dirt.
Or Joe Exotic. Dropping the elbow to the back of the head and just got a boot in the face there from Crash Pocket.
Crash now trying to even things up, but it's all been going the Swine's way.
Well, as we said, they have the advantage on experience in this match, so they're going to be looking for every wily little technique they can to make sure this match goes their way. Big Dell back in now.
Like I said, NASCAR racing has gone for a long time. Maybe that's the strategy for Crash and Burns. Maybe they're looking...
Take a couple of slow laps and then speed up in the last one.
Yeah, maybe that is it. Maybe they're in for the long haul. But I tell you, they're going to have to take a trip to the pit lane, get a fresh set of tires, and rethink their strategy there. Otherwise, it's going to be a short night for them. And a big splash from Crash. Didn't go for a cover, though.
Is Rusty busted open above the
He is
eyebrow there?
indeed, yeah. I think it was that nasty bulldog he took in his home corner from Leicester. Oh, look at that. That boot had a little bit extra stank on it. Sound strategy here from Crash, keeping the big man on the ground. And here we go. A little bit of a reverse chin lock. Good, clean wrestling hold.
It's not what we're used to seeing from Del Swan. He's pulling the beard ref. Come on. Oh, big close on from Leicester. He didn't like that.
Oh, and look at that. He caught him with a senton. Great tag team work there. They don't get much better than the Swines for tag team synergy, but you know you got to think they have to. They're brothers.
Brothers, cousins. I'm not sure.
I think they're the same thing.
Some cold, lonely nights down there, down in Hog City. Crash Parker, I think, was looking for that pit stop on the outside, but there's no spare lane here.
Oh, look at that! And look, there's Rusty. He's taking a little siesta in the ring too. Oh, look out!
Oh, I think he pulled the rope down as he ducked down to the floor.
Well, that's
some good tag work there too.
Oh, look at now! Now he's going over and knocking Leicester off the apron. I think they're just trying to secure an advantage here.
Yeah, it's a good strategy of trying to divide and conquer.
I think Rusty's trying to talk some words to the referee there to get him to slow the count down. Got to stay on his man here. We'll have to see a little more action. Oh, there you go.
Look at that leg.
I think a lot like the Stars and Stripes. I think maybe a little change in attitude, a little change in focus would work wonders for Crash and Burns in a single leg grab.
Well, again, like I say, they've been getting better and better every match. I mean, the teamwork here has been great. They're cutting the ring off has been great. They're doing really well here. They're putting the work in.
Though it does, it's funny. It reminds me that the checkered flags remind me of the checkmates. And I look forward to seeing them in action. They've had quite a little bit of success, more success than Crash and Burns.
Well, knowing where he is in the ring, getting
there you
the
go.
rope to break that up.
There's that experience factor.
I do believe you'll get your wish. Checkmates, I understand, will be in action next week, taking on Helter Skelter.
So that's going to be a stern test for them. And again, they're keeping the big man. Oh, they're getting closer. They're knocking. Oh, he is rolled out and into the wrong part of town. And another tag there to Rusty.
I don't think Rusty knew that tag was coming. Looked a bit surprised. Crash now to the outside again with what he seems to like to do. Throw him out of the ring, make the tag, and then go outside and beat him up some more.
Well, again, it's good strategy. Just throwing him backwards and forwards. They're wearing him out. They're keeping him on the mat.
It's working for him. I mean, usually you keep the small guy in the ring, but they're running Dell around. Maybe they're trying to empty his fuel tank.
And a big Russian leg sweep there from Rusty. And now he's just goading.
He took too long. He's got a couple of strikes in, but Leicester now unloading on Rusty Burns.
He's obviously had a little swig of moonshine. He is fired up.
And again from the apron, Leicester misses. Oh, Dell taken down off the apron too. Rusty seems to just want to carry on fighting Dell.
Well, Dell, again, when he's got that vertical base, and then he is a tough number to deal with. And again, when the Swines, there's two of them, it's going to be a hard sell. And speaking of a hard sell, he's just been plonked straight into that steel ring post.
I just thought of an interesting tag match I'd like to see. The Swines versus DK and Screech.
Well, maybe that could be.
Maybe they could take them down.
Maybe that could be the test that they need. And
that's an 8 count.
Well, I think that's unfair teamwork there on the Swines. That steel ring post looked like he was a third tag partner, and he's done a stern job of knocking down Rusty Burns. Rusty Burns, I bet he wish he hadn't been talking all that smack.
Screw the world. Oh no, he's got crushed by the ears, pulling him in the ring.
Oof. unceremoniously dumped.
Mister hit a... Oh, there's that slop drop. Here's the ref gun. He's seen enough.
Oh, and
another.
And there's one for Rusty.
1, 2. Oh,
Thought he had him.
And Mister did too. I think he was ready to celebrate.
And old Crash rolled out of the ring at the wrong time. He could have broken the cover up. Oh, this is not looking good. They've got him where they want him.
Going back in, big bear hug. Seems to be a boar hug.
Could be a boar hug, absolutely. And still trying to shake off the effects of the earlier onslaught. But Dell's trying to get a second win here.
Hard into the exposed buckle. I didn't even know was exposed.
And then Crash slips off the top. Oh, now Crash is coming in.
Tag is made. They're doing really well at keeping the fresh man in on the Crash and Burn side.
Yes, again, they've improved tremendously, but
hard into that exposed turnbuckle. Oh, he's going for... Oh no, I thought he was going for the spear.
Giving him a runaround, that's what he was doing. Maybe he needed a warm-up lap. Warm up the old tires there. And he's in the corner.
Looks like he's going for it. Oh!
Look at the agility there. And they say pigs can't fly.
Oh, this one certainly can. And now, oh, he's got him up. And the big hog drop. Oh, watch Rusty. Breaks it up with the knee from the top.
Hurt himself in the process, but kept his man from getting... Oh, slow the world!
Dell is all over both of these two.
What a performance from Dell tonight. Sending him off the ropes. Oh, looking for some kind of maybe a belly-to-belly.
Oh, there's the spear.
And caught him. And there's a cover.
1, 2. No, Dell kicks out. He's rolling out, but nope. Up to the ropes. Crash didn't want to go any further. Back and forth in this late stage. We've got 12 minutes left in this match. What he's looking for here. Oh, nice STO. Puts Dell down, but the ref is putting the buckle back on. Crash Parker does not look happy about what happened there at all.
And again, we're about nearly 15 minutes into this contest.
Crash again. Looks like he's lining up for that spear. No, big boot right to the face. Maybe he changed his mind after the leapfrog last time. Don't you think he threw that boot up? Oh, he got too close to Lester. And Rusty Burns pacing back and forth. Dell back to his feet first.
Oh,
shoulder
block.
I think we are at that point in this match that whoever hits the next big move could take it.
And in comes Lester.
Oh, wait.
You know what this means.
Swine on the pine.
And that's their signature move. And where's Rusty going?
1, 2, 3. That's all.
And here are your winners, Lester and Delbert, the Dirty Swines.
Well, that was a valiant effort from the two NASCAR drivers, but the Swines take it here tonight.
That's right, and great showing from both teams.
So last week I came back and I was making my intentions clear. And for some reason, Himalaya decided to throw me off of the stage. Now don't worry, I'm fine. In fact, I'm about to fight Marcel Dumas. But maybe I hit my head because I can't think of a damn reason Himalaya would do something so foolish. Now, big man, I'm willing to chalk it up to you being too excited to be back and making a stupid mistake, mainly because you're not on my agenda. See, you lost your championship a while ago, and so you're not a priority or a concern to me. But I promise you this, you show your face near my business again, and I will happily kick your ass for free.
And the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing 205 pounds, El Tigre Royo.
On the tongue and do. You got it.
And here's the opponent from the Isle of Tonga, accompanied by Tony Tonga, weighing 318 pounds, Samasino.
I'm reaching brand new heights, come let's do it. You'll be staring at the lights, you can't fight it and it's gonna go off. Right, I'm sick of being nothing. Alright, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every rep, trust me. I'm going right to the top, you can't touch me. Put my name in lights, I'm gonna be famous. When I'm a champ, I will never be nameless.
Well, El Tigre Royo has been impressive since his debut, but he's another guy tonight with a mountain to climb, and that mountain is straight from the Isle of Tonga.
Good grief. And this island, this mountain is volcanic. Look at him go.
Well, it looks like the Easter Island is.
And he has started off hot, big Samoan drop there. I mean, you got to think that coming from where he comes from, El Tigre is not used to mixing it up with guys of this dimension. He's probably used to fighting people of similar size and speed.
Well, that's the worst thing about Sama. He's a guy that size, but he moves at the speed of El Tigre.
Yeah, and he's going to get no quarter from Samasino. Samasino is as ruthless as he looks. He's got Tony Tonga in his ear. We don't even hear from Samasino. We don't know what his intentions are. And that makes him even more dangerous.
I think his intentions are... He's like a weapon. Tony Tonga points him and pulls the trigger, and Sama goes out there and destroys people.
Well, I think he's... oh, and look at that belly-to-belly, just driving him into the canvas. I think he's... again, he's got that same genetic component that a Jekyll, Bruiser Braddock, Kimchi. They're just built different, and they just...
Well, he just took a huge kick from Tigre, and he
Whoa!
barely stumbled backwards.
Look at that. He did a full flip into that Hurricane Rana and whipped him over. I've never seen anything like it. Every time I see Tigre, he's coming up with something new, and a leg snapper there. That's a great move.
Oh, but there's some knees to slow that momentum down.
Oh, I just thought he was going to try and have half a chance, and just that's unceremoniously throwing him over the top. Oh, he's in splash zone.
Big clothesline.
Oh, that was impressive. Springboard. Moonsault to the back. Rolling him over. Might be a little bit premature here.
1, 2. No, rope break for Sama. Of course, Sino is still not in the best of moods. That match he had with Duncan McOwen ended the way it did.
Yes, he was thrown out due to the collapsed ring, and I've got a feeling those two are going to square off again at some point in the future.
Well, I believe that's why Tony Tonga was the challenger last week for Duncan's championship. And he got disqualified, so it's going to be interesting to see how that continues. If it does, I mean, maybe they are done with Duncan. But poor Tigre is not done with Sama yet, and he is on the receiving end of some brutality here.
And he wants to be careful, because we know that Samasino, he's got the agility to be able to vault that vault that ropes. He went for a big wheel kick there. Got nothing.
Showing off that agility you were talking about.
Mm.
Well, what's Tigray up to here?
This could be the most electrifying move in all of MUW.
Big
Nope.
moonsault.
Just a impressive moonsault. And Tony Tonga's out here flapping his arms up and down like a peacock. He's clearly not happy with the progress that Tigray's making. Oh, big super kick there. And another one.
But he's just eating them.
And a third.
3 super kicks and Samasino is still standing.
Big combo. Hit him there with that Pele kick.
Finally, the big guy went down.
How many people do you know that could eat 3 super kicks and not flinch? Whoa! Poison Rana!
I think it'd be those guys you mentioned earlier. The Bruiser Braddock, the Kimchi.
I was going to say, it's not those guys. I'm sure they'd go down after one.
Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, that's Tigray! Oh, but Tony Tonga smartly got out of the way, and it proves cats do not always land on their feet.
Don't want to give credit, but Tony Tonga, yeah, wisely scouted that. I think he provoked him. He gotta have said something.
I've just noticed up on the rampway, Clinton Hatcher stood watching this match.
Well, that is an interesting fact there. What interest could he possibly have in this matchup?
I'm not sure.
Do you think he's looking to add extra people to his menacing menagerie? And maybe taking on these island boys, or
well, potentially. I mean,
or do you think he might be looking to put a certain red tiger in his
he's gone now.
in his crosshairs? One thing we know for certain with Clinton Hatcher, that's nothing is for certain. Good grief! Look at the height on that Samoan drop, and he has planted him.
I'm sorry. Nobody should be able to throw a human being like that. That should be illegal.
It was like throwing a cushion.
It's unnatural for sure.
Oh, hang on. Still
Roll
some fire left
One.
in him there.
Nope. Still at this stage, kicking out before 1 count with Samasino.
We know that these luchadors, they are scrappy.
Although Sama slowing down, getting back to his feet there.
Well, he's got that extra mass to carry around.
Maybe there is a champion around him. Maybe it's just wearing him down.
Oh, what are we gonna see here?
Oh, big front splash, but no. He wipes out and takes a big clothesline.
Oh, and here's another guy that likes to go up to the top rope.
Again, he's like 6'6", 6'7", and from the top, big headbutt right to the back of Tigray's head.
And Tigray is in real trouble now.
And 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out.
Tony Tonga, look, he is in disbelief. He cannot believe it. He thought that this match was in the bag.
And now they're just exchanging blows. I don't think this is a good idea for Tigray.
You're absolutely right, Jay. I can't see anything good happening here.
Well, he is holding his own. Big right from Sama as he blocks that punch. And that one's blocked by
Oh! That thrust kick looked like it was a little bit under the chin there.
And he did it again.
A little bit under the throat. Oh, and look at that. He is fired up, and a fired up Samasino is not something you want to be in the ring with. Could be looking for that Tongan tombstone.
Oh, he reversed it.
What a great agility move there. Tigray suplex.
Oh my God, 1, 2, he's gonna do it.
Oh,
No.
he had the arms hooked in there.
I thought he was gonna pull off the upset of the century there. What's he doing now?
It's a tremendous old school maneuver made famous by Tiger Mask from Japan. And what a corkscrew splash.
I thought it was a forearm.
It was a little bit of something.
Hard into the corner.
And what are we going to see? Oh, no. Okay.
Not having any of that. He doesn't like being on the top rope after dumping.
Oh, he's using that. Yeah, he's using that speed. A DDT, a short one. Hooking the leg.
1, 2, kitty. Nope.
I tell you, some people are lucky if they even get a 2 count out of Samasino. So Tony Tonga's looking a little bit distressed out there.
This Tigre really is impressive. He's mixing it up again with these strikes.
Yeah, you can see Tony out there in his ridiculous designer shades and starting to sweat through that silk shirt. His right-hand man could be... oh, look at that kick.
Well, he didn't eat that one.
Well, the last little scuffle they had was ended with a big sharp kick, and so was that. And he's in one of his favorite locations.
There we go. What a spiral moonsault there. One. No, out at one.
Oh, Tony Tonga punching the air there. Great satisfaction. Oh, got cut short. Went downstairs.
Again, I know this has been said before, but when you got a guy the size of Sama, you can do 6 moves to him, and then he'll hit you with one punch, and it evens things back out.
And again, Tigre tried to scout whatever big move he was coming up with, hitting him with that little backflip. And another!
He cannot hook him. I think he keeps looking for that tombstone.
Oh!
Spanish fly. 1, 2. See the confidence of Tony Tonga. He's like, yeah, he's going to kick out. He's going to kick out.
False confidence. And what are we going to see here? Oh, no. That's the wrong move. Try to use a wear down hold, utilizing the arm.
Oh, he's got him now. Oh, there it is. The Tongan tombstone.
Not many get up after that. Referee out of position.
1, 2. And
forget about it.
There's no shame in that.
Here is your winner, Sama Sino. Luckily, Tony Tonga's got reason to gloat, but his man was taken to the limit there by El Tigre. He gave him a great showing. He nearly had his number, Jay.
Indeed, but Samasino was standing tall at the end.
I had it all planned, and you ruined it. Twice we fought. I wasn't good enough to take you down, so I pushed myself, and I trained harder and harder, to the point that I knew I could beat you, Braddock. I got myself in the best condition of my life. I'm stronger, I'm faster, and I'm more pissed off than I've ever been. And you know what that all equals? Bad news for you, and in me becoming the brass knuckles champion. But then not only did you lose it to Kim Chi, but you caused me to lose the triple threat match to Sumo Joe. For too long, you and I have been pegged as the two badasses around here. Well, it's time the two became one. But Restival, I challenge you to a match one more time, and I will prove I'm the resident badass in MUW, and you're just a big bald bitch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by the Dean, Xavier Creek, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 285 pounds. Monsieur Magnifique, Marcel Dumas. And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 271 pounds. He is the moneymaker, Don Freeman.
To the canvas, battles in the dark. Each one a scar, but that's the hallmark. Flexing on the haters, relentless for the spark. Heartbeat of the streets, legends watermark. Price of fame.
Jay, will you stop collecting those dollar bills that rain down from the sky?
Hey, oh, if he's giving it away. You know, the moneymaker here, well, he certainly made an impact last week on the concrete floor as Himalaya threw him from the stage.
I'm amazed that Don Freeman is fully functioning and able to get in the ring tonight with someone like Marcel Dumas, but we all know that Don Freeman is built differently.
Well, he doesn't shy away from a challenge, that's for sure.
He has got the heart of a lion. We know that he is willing to face anyone. And Marcel, he's going to be a hell of a test for the moneymaker tonight.
Indeed. He's looking at Freeman. I mean,
oh! I'm sorry to cut you off there, pal, but he's just hit him with
for it again.
A thunderous power bomb.
Oh! This could be a very short night for Don Freeman.
No. We know Don Freeman has got quite a fuel tank on him.
That's 3 big, heavy impact moves right off the bat. I was going to say, Don was trying to put across that he's still focused on becoming All-American champion, and
well, he came very close in that contest with Chip McCoy.
What a great match that was.
And I think that Don Freeman has definitely got championship written all over him. I think that this could be the year for the moneymaker.
Well, he's very much thinking that himself as well. I mean, not to discount his opponent here tonight. Marcel Dumas is one hell of a talent. I mean, look at the physique, and you know he's got the Dean on his side as well, who not only is a very intelligent man and coming up with strategies.
Oh, don't give him too much credit there, Jay.
He's also a rat bastard that will help you cheat your way to victory every time.
There we go.
You're trying to cut me off too quick.
I knew it wasn't all honeyed words from you. And what's Don got here? Whipping him into the ropes. Maybe looking for a spine buster, but he got a short gut-wrench suplex from Marcel.
I believe in the old proverbial crap sandwich, you know. You say something nice, you say something nasty, you say something nice. Only problem was, this sandwich for the Dean only had 1 slice of bread. Marcel now working hard on Don Freeman with that trapezius hold. Oh, hard into the ref.
Yeah, another guy who's on the precipice of big things, Marcel Dumas. He's had some key wins, but again, not enough momentum stringing these victories together. But a victory tonight over Don Freeman could be a real needle mover, could really change things for his career trajectory. And conspicuous, but the Dean is awfully quiet on the outside.
And don't tempt him. Oh, big superplex coming up. No, Marcel down the back. That was incredible. But taking too long to pose. And Freeman managing to recover. Now they are slogging it out.
Well, I don't know if either of these two are going to be super kicking each other like we saw in the last matchup.
I don't think we're going to see many moonsaults either. But Freeman is probably not the guy to get into a fist fight with.
Oh, and a nice short arm clothesline there, and that's really pumped him up.
He's starting to feel it. Oh, big time spine buster.
Oh, we know he likes to use that move. Just take a little breather now, getting the adrenaline going. And again, I'm very surprised by the Dean that he hasn't tried to pull off any of his dirty tricks. Maybe he's turning over a new leaf.
Maybe.
Maybe he's given up. Maybe he's given up meddling for Lent.
It could be, or maybe seen how, Don Freeman once upon a time was not our favorite guy, but he's certainly turned himself around. Maybe the Dean's taking a page out of his book.
Yeah, I'm not gonna count my chickens.
Maybe Don's paid him off. No, he's the money maker, not the money spender.
Oh, here we go.
For a Dominator.
Oh, and again
he
slipped out. It's probably over baby oil.
That was an impressive counter, though.
Well, that's two after he escaped that superplex as well.
Freeman up to the middle rope. Where's he going? Big leg drop, and Marcel moves again.
Yeah, he's been very crafty in this matchup. And look at that. Using
The
those
Pex Express.
Yes, absolutely. What a great name for that. He needs to take advantage of this now. And suplex of his own on the outside.
But no, Don manages to slide down the back. Again, it's probably the way we were on Marcel. Looking for the bear hug, but no, Bell Clap breaks that up. And now back in the ring.
Gonna break the count. And Marcel, we know his strategy. It's to work the back area.
And
look at this.
this.
A camel clutch. Yes, this is a great setup for his fleur-de-lis hold.
And of course, remember early on in the match, Don Freeman took those couple of power bombs. It's going to hurt your lower back straight off the start.
But as we know, Don Freeman has got tremendous upper body strength and durability. I don't even know if he'd be willing to tap out to a move like the fleur-de-lis.
But he's deceptively strong. I mean, looking at him, he's obviously in great shape, but he's a lot stronger than he looks.
I don't know what I think maybe he was looking for the under trois backbreakers, but Don managed to hold him off. Marcel's trying to get a little bit going here.
Oh, he's looking for it.
Can he hook the foot?
And he's got him in a fleur-de-lis.
He's got a handful of the bootlaces for leverage. And Don, he released him.
It looked like he was losing grip there.
Maybe a little bit of overconfidence, I'm not sure.
Or maybe he just wants to make Don suffer.
Well, that's foolish, because again, if you've got the chance to put Don Freeman away, you've got to take it. You probably won't get another.
Yeah, otherwise he'll do that to you.
Big leg drop. Don Freeman now fired right up in the crowd here, getting right behind him. Oh, look at this display of strength. Just deadlifted him off the canvas.
Oh, my God.
A deadlift dominator. Incredible.
1, 2. That's all over. What an incredible move.
And here is your winner, the Moneymaker, Don Freeman.
Incredible way to put Marcel away. I've never seen anything like that.
And well-earned victory there, and Don Freeman now just looking to give Marcel a little redundancy pay.
Giving him his BFA.
That's right.
Plus fair home.
I don't think that the Ironclad ride the bus.
Also, that's not a lot of money for a ride on to Canada.
The following tag team contest is sure to unfold and is for the MUW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first from Riverside Park, New York City, at a total combined weight of 521 pounds, Bash and Cobb, the Furies, and their opponents. Representing the Asian Invasion at a total combined weight of 580 pounds, the MUW Tag Team Champions, Kim and Ming Chi.
Interesting that this will be the Furies' second or third attempt at the tag team titles.
They
have only themselves to blame.
They've had a number of cracks at the previous champions. Sweet Love. Let's see. Hopefully, this might pan out differently for them, as long as they can stay away from any unorthodox tactics.
Well, I think both teams here are very well known for their unorthodox tactics.
This should be a very hard-hitting affair.
Oh, Ming Chi looking for that wheel kick.
I don't think you're going to find two more hard-hitting but quiet tag teams on the MUW roster than the teams we have tonight.
I don't know. We're going to see many rest holds and full Nelsons and stuff like that in this match.
In fact, the two most local individuals that are going to be at ringside will be the referee and CW Richman, no doubt.
Yeah, Richmond's both of them.
And Richman already looking highly frustrated at Ming not getting off on the right foot, and what a gut-wrench suplex there from Cobb.
The crowd here not sure who to cheer for in this one. It's a bit of an interesting. They seem to like the Furies for their rugged attacks, but they don't really like them for their...
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me there. What is that in the ring there?
That looks like a door.
Right, okay. Richmond now, he thought that the referee was going to fall for that, but...
Richmond trying to open a door for his tag team champions.
Unfortunately, no pun intended, but Cobb shut the door on that one. And going for a tag, bringing in Bash.
Interesting that earlier on we saw our CW Richman at the back with Mountain Man Dan looking a little under the weather, complaining that it was too cold in their locker room and he'd got a chill. Well, he's out here looking very vocal right now. I was hoping that might stunt his vocabulary for the evening, but apparently not.
See, that's funny you should say that, because he was a bit hot under the collar with the idea of facing the Furies last week. So, is he having a menopause or something?
Maybe he is just a little ill. Hot and cold flushes last week and this.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing a few dollars wouldn't fix. So, get well soon there, Richmond.
Nothing I'm sure a victory here tonight will fix for him.
And here comes the big man.
Oh, God.
And I tell you, if there was an awards for most improved, Kim Chi is definitely got to be at the top of that list. The fact that this man has won 3 titles in the space of a matter of months.
I mean, last year, Kim Chi really wasn't on anybody's radar.
And I don't think anyone has got a winning fall on him. So I might have to check back through the record books. But if they do get beat, it's usually, I think, Ming that's on the receiving end of it.
Kim Chi and Cobb really mixing it up here, having a hell of a time just fighting each other. I think both of them, the problem is, enjoy it. I don't mind getting hit as long as they get to hit somebody else. Oh, God. Speaking of getting hit.
Well, I think... as long as they don't get caught, I think the Furies might have to break out a few bats if they're going to try and overcome Kim Chi.
Well, I'm sure they're not above it.
And,
big DDT.
Cobb here, taking a page out of Kim Chi's book there.
See, this is the weird thing with the Furies. They've had a few tag team title shots, but they don't seem focused on winning the belts. They just want to hurt their opponents. They seem to take umbrage with Sweet Love, which is why they ended up with 2 matches with them.
Oh, GDT. Nailed him.
They could do it. They'll bash in to break it up.
Yeah, they, on one week they learned from their mistake, and then the following week, you know, again.
I think they're just 2 young men with severe anger issues.
Well, they got the perfect opportunity to get it out tonight against the Asian invasion. And, oh, big double shoulder block there.
We have talked about this before. Oh my God, what a forearm! But I'm gonna address it again and give Richman a bit of credit here. 2, only 2. Richman was instrumental in putting together the Money Pit, which took Gabriel Midas, Bobby Cash, and Don Freeman from relative obscurity and made them into 3 extremely good and very popular wrestlers in their own right. Sumo Joe is a former All-American champion, so we kind of discount him for a moment. The Cheese, they weren't really doing anything until Richmond put them together with Joe in the Asian invasion. And now look at them. You mentioned the success of Kimchi in recent weeks and months. Richmond really does seem to have an eye for talent.
Well, for a start, I don't think Richmond has any problems with credit. But, yeah, you're right. All jokes aside, he does seem to know how to put things together. And, again, I think it's probably just a matter of time before he gets a stranglehold on one of the other championship belts here in MUW.
Well, currently, the Asian invasion hold both the tag and the brass knuckles. So unless he's going to recruit a few more people, everybody's spoken for at the moment.
And we know for a fact, though, that Sumo Joe has the ability to take whatever he wants if he's on his game. So who knows?
What are you suggesting? Potentially, you could look to unite the brass knuckles in All-American Championship.
Well, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm saying that Sumo Joe is a very dangerous singles competitor, and again, if he was put in a title picture right now for another belt, he could be looking at a double champion. And look at this, Bash, my bad. He's rounded, the smaller of the Cheese. Oh! And his momentum the wind just got taken straight out of him.
I was about to say, he finally managed to turn it around because Ming Chi had the lion's share.
Turnabout is fair play, and that's a big boot there from Bash.
And Ming Chi trying to turn things around with Bash as well.
Swinging neck breaker. Been quite back and forth so far. No neither side have the ability to dominate. And Bash fighting his way out, looking like he could use a fresh teammate in there, and here we go. Must have heard me.
It'd be interesting to see if Richmond would add anyone to the Asian invasion. Maybe when the fall of AI happens, maybe we'll recruit some new people.
It's going to be interesting that if the Furies to get the upset tonight, what Richmond is going to do to try and cajole another rematch.
Oh, he's always got ideas up his sleeve.
And poor Mountain Man Dan McTaggart is really quite sick of seeing him in his office. So
wouldn't it be great if Mountain Man got so sick of it he came out of retirement with 1 match against CW Richman?
I'd buy a ticket to that.
I'd definitely watch that. What a maneuver there from Bash.
I was wondering where he was going with that, but nailed him there with a suplex neckbreaker type maneuver.
Kimchi, not a small man to do that.
Oh, and look, he just caught him from behind. I really think that Bash here should really think about making a tag.
He needs to focus on one of the Cheese, not both.
Oh, look at that. He kicked him on the way down.
Here comes Cobb trying to help his man out. I don't think he got all of that drop kick. Kimchi now, just kicked him halfway across the ring.
That's just unbelievable.
The power in that kick.
We got a man who's a
Wait
master
a minute. What happened there? Oh wait, I think if we look back at the replay, I think Bash just low blowed Kim Chi and they've been disqualified. The referee caught him.
They have not learned their lesson. Again, trying to think outside the box.
I think the problem was there. They got into a lot of trouble and Bash looked for an easy way out. But so that is a retain for the cheese.
Hello, cretins of the MUW fan base. It is I, Dashing Bobby Cash. I've been thinking recently how mundane and sad your lives must be with your dead-end blue-collar jobs. Living paycheck to paycheck. The grind must be awful, not to mention the financial struggles. Well, I'm here to help each and every one of you out. I am, over the next couple of weeks, going to show you through a blog what you're all missing out on and what you could have a little hard work and drive. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch and enjoy, because this is how the other half lives. Ugh, look at this troglodyte. I mean, it's admirable that she's working on her physique. I mean, she kind of looks like that moron Bronze Adonis. Ugh, it's going to take a lot of money to help with that face. Anyway, moving on. Let's find Steven, my driver. This is the only way to travel. Stretch limo, the wonders of leg space, and the comfort of plush leather. Outside of the ring, I have many meetings to attend to, so comfortable ways to travel are really important. That is all, peasants. Maybe you should join me again next week for another taste of my high life.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. That is for the MUW YouTube Championship. Introducing first from Athens, Georgia, weighing 299 pounds, the Bronze Adonis. Weighing 341 pounds, the MUW YouTube Champion, Duncan McOwen.
Well, this young man, Bronze Adonis, has been very impressive in his relatively short MUW career so far, but tonight he is up against the Big Yin, who is another extremely impressive specimen.
Well, yeah, you want to talk about looking good. Big Yin Duncan McOwen has been looking good in his brief reign as YouTube champion, fighting off all contenders. And again, some big challenges. Obviously, he fought Samasino, and now this young man, he is going to be a tall order as well.
At the same time, though, I think if anybody can match power with Duncan, it is probably Adonis.
He's got some interesting moves in his repertoire as well.
Knee to the back there.
He is a tremendously put together individual.
He never skips leg day, and he never skips his spray tan. A whip and a big neck breaker to the Big Yin.
Yeah, well, I bet Duncan wish he hadn't skipped neck day there.
If he wins the title, will he change his name to the Gold Adonis?
Who knows? He may even change his belt to a bronze belt. Who knows?
Oh, from the top. No, he blocked it.
Oh, and Duncan there with the counter.
And big splash right down on Adonis' back.
Oh, look at just stepping on him here, much to the delight of our crowd. A firm fan favorite here, Duncan McOwen. And oh, look at this display of strength. He just deadlifted him off the floor and pressed him. That's 300 pounds. And that is not easily done.
Oh, what a drop.
I bet Bronze Adonis has never been manhandled like that. Oh, well, I say that. He's going to be manhandled again.
Well, he's going to get used to it real quick in there with Duncan.
No amount of tang can prepare you for that.
Two of those, that'll make you think different. Oh, Adonis with a hell of a forearm. That came from way down south.
And oh, you can't say he had a pull of the hair there. He does love himself just a little bit, does the old Bronze Adonis. He never met a mirror that he didn't like the look of. And just working on the midsection there.
Well, Duncan in a bad place, sitting in that corner. Oh.
Ooh, just absolutely washing his face with the soles of his boots. And, oh.
Polishing those boots so he can see his face in them, because, again, he loves his own reflection.
Hopefully the beard provided some cushioning there.
As we say, he's been a very impressive young man since he debuted in that Snow Mercy tumbleweed match where he got a number of eliminations.
That's right, and again in this year's Royal Rumble tumbleweed match he had a great showing.
And last week again in that 6-man match he eliminated 4 of the 5 opponents.
He is certainly not afraid of multi-man competition, but again, it's just a one-on-one matchup tonight. He is the main event, and he's going to have to make it happen if he wants to walk away with the gold.
And of course, Duncan's going to want to hope he doesn't get his hands on a ladder. We saw what he did to Tigre Royo with a ladder.
And what's Duncan doing with him here? Oh.
Well, he's going to show him the hardest part of the ring. Oh my God.
Thank goodness he's got all that extra gym fat on his back there to protect him from the steel ring apron. And here's a cover, leg hooked.
Out quick though. You think that is why he has such shiny ring gear, his boots, his knee pads, etc.? Just so he can check his own reflection anytime he wishes.
Well,
Nice chop out there, taking the Big Yin down. Got the leg again, big elbow right to the face. Some of his offense must really confuse you if you're in there with him. He grabs your leg and then elbows you in the face.
He is tremendously unorthodox, deceptively agile as well. He is really put together. Again, a puzzle that not everyone has figured out how to accomplish. And look at that, he just kicked him right over the top, and he's got it going right now.
Where is he going?
He is building up a head of steam.
Right there, pose right there in front of the crowd. Maybe he saw a lady in the front row he liked the look of. Oh, big knee right to the sternum.
Oh, Duncan is, he's looking in a bad way right now. Both Bronze, though, he's going to have to get him back in the ring if he wants to win this. Duncan's got champion's advantage.
It looked like he didn't quite have the... Oh! Well, that came out of nowhere. Big caber toss. One. No. Bronze managing to get out early.
Oh, look at that. He blocked that discus. He scouted that. A big forearm of his own.
And with a big sidewalk slam.
I don't think they have many sidewalks in Scotland.
Pavement slam.
And
One,
two. Oh. Well, that's certainly, he's certainly starting to do the work now. He's wearing Bronze Adonis down.
That's something I've noticed in Duncan's matches. He seems to take a little while where he'll almost let them do some moves to him so he can figure them out before he starts just needling away at him and putting him down.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting strategy. And oh, good grief, what was that?
Bit of a rope-a-dope. That was a knee right to the face.
Oh, and he's really caught Duncan there. Duncan looks quite dazed. Uh-oh, where's Bronze going?
We know what he likes to do up here. That rolling leg drop. Calls it leg day.
And he never skips it, and that cinches the leg.
1, 2. Duncan out. And Duncan is bleeding too.
He was a heartbeat away from walking out with a championship.
I wonder if maybe Adonis's boot landed a little wrong there and busted him.
Uh-oh.
The total package driver.
I don't think Duncan wanted to sign for that package. And the referee again. 1, 2. I think that's the
shoulder.
I think Duncan's the first man to kick out of that move.
And Adonis can't believe it, arguing with the ref, and Duncan already back. And wrapping him up in the lock.
He's going to take him out of the deep water and drown him.
It's a monster of a move.
Except this one isn't so rarely seen.
No, indeed.
Oh,
and again.
I think Duncan is definitely taking great umbrage to the showboating and the bleeding.
I think he's just trying to belittle Bronze Adonis.
Big right hand, big clothesline.
Oop, ducks one of Adonis.
And back body drop. Trying to get ahead of steam.
And now a big spine buster.
Effortless there from Duncan, just picking him up and dropping him.
He's not a
Oh!
He tossed the caber again.
Yeah, I don't know if Bronze Adonis has ever had his caber toss before, but he got it tonight, twice.
I'm sure he has. Duncan trying to decide what to do with him here. And again, he's got him in the lock.
It looks quite close. If he could just maybe stretch up, he might be able to... No, he got him!
Bronze Adonis tapped.
Here is your winner. And still the MUW YouTube Champion. The Begin, Duncan McOwen.
Well, a valiant effort from Bronze Adonis, and I'm sure we're going to see him in these sort of situations again. And there is no shame in tapping out to the Big Yin.
Well, no, that's a 350-man man trying to tear your head off. Great outing and a great title defense there for Duncan McOwen. That's about all the time we've got for you tonight. Make sure you tune in next week for MUW Live. Again, we've got some great action lined up for you.
Yeah, we'll see you next week where I understand the Dean, Xavier Green, is going to take on Happy Trails.
That should be one hell of a contest, and one you're not going to want to miss. Anyway, thanks again for joining us. So long, everybody.
Good night.